Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these Woolmug LED outdoor solar lights. So these were provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase some of these, I'll put a link to them in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So here it says solar motion sensor light, PIR sensor plus CDS night sensor. So that means this has a motion sensor to trigger it to turn it on, and the night sensor turns it on when it's dark out. On the side here it says not afraid of sun exposure, not afraid of wind and water, and winter snow protection. So we have two packages of screws with anchors. Here are the two lights. So here's the user guide. So here are the product features. It says energy saving and eco-friendly. So these are solar powered, so you don't have to plug them in. So one thing that's nice about that is that you don't have to hire someone to wire in some lights. You can just install these anywhere. Wiring a simple circuit can cost hundreds of dollars. Sometimes it can even cost thousands of dollars. So since these are solar powered, you can mount these where you don't have electricity already run. It says super bright, PIR motion security. When motion is detected within 3 to 5 meters, the sensor will turn the lights on automatically at night. It has 3 modes. Mode 1 is middle brightness mode, keep steady on at night, auto power off during the day. Mode 2 is dim light sensor mode. When there's no motion, the lights are dim. When motion is detected, it turns on to full brightness for 15 seconds. And mode 3, which is recommended, is sensor light mode. The light is off when there's no movement, full brightness when the motion is detected. It says splashing waterproof. Both the string lights and the solar panel are IP55 waterproof. No worry of them in the rain. So the Amazon description said IP65. So that first number is for dust ingress. The second one is for water ingress. They both have a 5 on the water ingress. So that means you could spray these with a hose, but you wouldn't want to use a pressure washer on them. And since you can spray them with a hose, definitely a rain's not going to bother them. It says to maximize battery capacity, you should charge it for 8 hours before you use it. And to charge it, you would charge it in direct sunlight. It says install away from other light sources. When the battery is completely discharged, the solar lamp may not light up for a short charge or charge on cloudy days. The solar lamp must be exposed to direct sunlight for at least 2 to 3 days to restart. So you do want to install these where they have direct sunlight. So here are the specs. The output is 1 watt. The battery is 3.7 volts lithium ion. The battery charge time is 8 hours sunlight greater than 30,000 lux. Battery runtime is 8 hours fully charged. Lifetime solar panel, 2 years. Lifetime battery, 400 cycles or 1.5 years. Temperature conditions is minus 15C to 45C. Waterproofing, outdoor safe rainproof. LED bead model is 2835. Working mode is 3 working modes. Certification, CE certified, 1-year warranty. Angle of sensor is 120 degrees. So let's take a look at the light here. When I pulled this out of the package, I thought the solar panel might have been damaged, but it actually has a protective foam on it, so that's good. Peel that off. So that looks much better. So we have LEDs on 3 of the sides. We have the PIR. PIR is passive infrared sensor. So this is similar to any motion light you would get. We have the on-off switch here. We have holes here for mounting. It has a flat back on here. So you could mount this with screws to a surface, or you could put a double stick tape on the back and tape it to a surface. Let's see if we can turn this on. There we go. So I'll turn the lights off and we'll test out the modes. Okay, so that's mode 1. So that's on medium mode. Here's mode 2. That's on high, and it should go down to low. Okay, so that dropped down to low when I stepped away, and then it went back up to high. And the third mode has just motion only. So this is on high. I'm standing next to it. I'm going to step away. Okay, it turned off. I stepped back towards it and then it turned back on. Okay, so I'm going to set these up outside so they can charge in the sun, and then I'll come back at night and we'll take a look at them outside. Okay, so it's starting to get dark out and I have these in motion sensing mode. So I'll walk up to it. Should trigger. There we go. So let's hit the button here. So that's the low mode. So this is the mode that's low, and then it goes high when it senses motion. So I'm going to step away for a second. Okay, so the light is low now. I'll walk towards it, and there it just went high. Then the other mode is where it turns on with motion. So that's the third mode. So this will go completely dark and it will turn on with motion. So I'm going to come out here and try and get a little more footage when it gets a little bit darker. Okay, so it's darker out now. Let me walk towards the light till it triggers. There we go. Here you can see what it's illuminating on the ground. So I have one of these on both sides of the garage. I'll back up so you can see both of them. So this is dark with both of the lights off. I don't know if I can trigger both from the center here. We'll see. Now both are triggered. So it's hard to see exactly how much light this is putting off. I think it's a little brighter looking in person than it looks on the camera. So the left one just turned off. So I'll insert a picture here of what it looks like. A lot of times photographs look a little better than the video. Okay, so those were the Woolmug LED solar outdoor lights. I think this is a great option for adding outdoor lighting, especially where you can't easily wire in wired lights. Since this uses LED lights and a lithium-ion battery, you get really good performance out of these. Previous generations would have used a nickel-cadmium battery and an incandescent bulb, and it wouldn't have been near as bright and wouldn't have lasted near as long. I like that this spreads the light out on the sides and the bottom, so it gives you a really wide swath of light. So these would be good for gardens, sheds, patios, decks, gazebos, you name it. There are many applications for this. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.